Step 1. Warm up with a focus game.
Step 1. Warm up with the exercise from week 26, adding duration to focus using Premack. So I'm just going to quickly do it with Splash, but you can look at that video tutorial of all the steps. So the great thing about warming up with this behavior is that first you're working on focus before you start asking your dog for behaviors. So I'm going to put food down and I'm going to cue her leave it. And I can either click her for offering focus on me, or I can just ask for focus with my kissy noise. So that was very easy for her. Good girl. I'm going to try it with the food in a different location. Leave it. Good girl. Okay, go get it.
Step 2. Ask for behaviors with food bowl on the ground.
Step 2. Now you're going to cue your dog for behaviors with the food in an easy location. So if your dog is very distracted by the food, you could put the food further away. You can also have your dog on a leash and a harness if you think your dog's gonna, when they get up, they might go and get the food. So I'm gonna put the food over here. Leave it. And I'm gonna ask behaviors from Splash before releasing her to get the food. So to make it, she's looking at it. Splash. So to make it easier for the dog at first, you can click and feed your dog for staying with you before they get released to the food. So you can see she's leaning to the right and looking at the food. So I'm going to ask her attention first. Good job. And I'm going to ask her to twirl. So ready, Splash? Twirl. Good girl. And I'm going to feed her further away from the food so that I don't get her creeping over in that direction, which is going to happen. Ready? Sit. Good girl. Down. Sit. And you can also use your attention noise in between exercises if your dog starts looking at the food over there. Twirl. Good girl. Spin. Good girl. Okay, go get it.
Step 3. Change the location of the bowl.
Step 3. Once your dog can pay attention to you and follow different cues while the food is in an easy location, you can start to play the game around the world. This means that you start the food bowl out at one position, like over here, and then each trial, the food bowl moves to a new location so that you don't forget to proof for a certain location. So some dogs might find it harder if the food bowl is behind them, or if the food bowl is behind you or in front of them. So first we'll start out, there's a little fly on your head. First we'll start out with the food bowl behind me. So I'm going to put the food bowl down here. Ready? Splash, twirl. Good job. Spin. Good job. Sit. Okay, get it. Good girl. Maybe I'll put less food in it next time. Good girl. So I'm going to get her back in front of me. Sit. Leave it. Now the food bowl is over here and it's going to go all the way around her. Down. Sit. Down. She's not laying down all the way. So I'm going to revert back to luring. Sit. Down. Good girl. Sit. Down. Good girl. Sit. Twirl. So did you see how she looked at the food? My goal is for her not to do a prolonged look, but but a perfect spin in a circle. Good girl. Twirl. Good girl. Spin. Good girl. Sit. See if you can lay down. Down. Good girl. Okay, go get it. Twirl. Good girl. Spin. Good girl. Down. Sit. Good girl. girl. Twirl. Spin. That was hard, huh? Spin. Good girl. Spin. I can tell that the food on the ground is affecting her behavior slightly. She's finding it very difficult. Ready? Spin. Good girl. Down. Stand. Good girl. Okay, go get it. Twirl. Spin. Good girl. Sit. Sit pretty. Get it. If your dog is successful in paying attention to you and doing the behaviors perfectly, you can then ask for a couple of behaviors or one behavior and then make the reward the release to the food. Twirl. Sit. Down. Sit. Down. Get it. Good girl.
Advanced.
Sit. Down.